It looks like the coast is clear. I can't believe that idiot fell for my trick. Here's a photo of Rita, and the glass is smashed like it was hit with a fist. And here's an old newspaper article. The headline reads, "Butler charges dropped." I knew it. Sheriff Butler was kicked off the Dallas police force because he was accused of accepting bribes. He was never convicted because the key witness was killed in a car accident. Wait till Jack sees this. Looks like the power to the entire block has been shut off. I can't believe it. Here's a sign saying that the diner has been closed by the health department because of a rat infestation. That doesn't make sense. Hank keeps the diner spotless. Hi, Jimmy. I'd like to talk some more.
Yeah? Well, maybe I don't want to talk to you, jerk face.
I've been looking into Rita's murder.
Oh, yeah? I'll bet the whole city council's breathing a sigh of relief knowing that you're on the case.
Do you have any theories about who killed Rita?
From what I hear, the sheriff's got you pegged for the #1 suspect.
How close were you to Rita before she was murdered?
What business is it of yours?
I thought that since you're still friends with Melissa, maybe you kept in touch with Rita.
You leave Melissa out of this, you hear? And as for Rita, she wasn't the innocent librarian you and a lot of others thought she was. She got around.
What do you mean Rita got around?
Look, Dawson, stop asking questions before you get hurt. Rita was damaged goods. Only you were too stupid to notice.
I found a little black book listing you, Rita, and several other women.
I used to round up dates for larceny now and then, and your librarian friend needed some cash. I guess our public institutions don't pay their workers enough money.
What are you saying? Rita wasn't like that.
Then don't believe me. But it was Rita who came onto the dock, not the other way around. That girl was a real pro.
Maybe I should go.
Yeah, get out before I throw you out.
Here comes Jack. Thanks for meeting me, Jack.
No problemo. What have you found out?
I found a newspaper article accusing the sheriff of graft.
Well, I'm not surprised. I never thought that fat slob was the champion of law and order he pretended to be. Unfortunately, that doesn't link him to Rita.
I also found a photo of Rita in his desk. He smashed it with his fist.
Really? I guess he still carries a torch for Rita after all. Good job, Detective Dawson. You were right to suspect him. What else did your snooping turn up?
I found a bunch of nude pictures of Rita in the mayor's car.
I told you he's not the grandfatherly old politician he'd like us voters to think he is. Man, I'll bet you wanted to kill the guy when you saw those photos. Find anything else?
Doc Larson has a little black book hidden in his file cabinet. Rita's name was in it.
Hey, I knew he thought he was some kind of Casanova. Can you believe it? And the guy pokes around with dead bodies all day. Got any more dirt?
Hey, what about Mrs. Ramirez? Her husband was seen with Rita just before he died.
Ah, the jealous wife angle. Well, that fire did leave her a rich widow, but the sheriff never could prove her involvement. I don't think you're going to have better luck.
Still, I'd like to follow up on it.
It's your life, but if I were you, I'd keep close tabs on the mayor and Doc Larson. Well, I'm out of here. Let me know if you find anything.
Excuse me, Mrs. Ramirez. May I talk to you?
What is it this time, young man?
I was wondering if you knew Rita Scanlon, the woman who was murdered nearby last week.
Only too well, young man. She was the devil's tool, I tell you.
Why do you say that she was the devil's tool?
All of you young people are servants of Satan. It's all that heavy metal music and drugs and sex.
Just how well did you know Rita?
Well, enough to know she tried to seduce my late husband. She was a harlot. She deserved what happened to her.
Did you see or hear anything the night Rita Scanlon was murdered?
Young man, I have already told the police everything I know, which is nothing. But if you ask me, she had what was coming to her.
Did you murder Rita?
Don't be ridiculous. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. What happened to her was divine retribution. I had nothing to do with it. Well, I think I've answered enough of your questions for now. Good day.
I'm here to collect my final payment.
Quick, get in before someone sees you.
Why, that was Jimmy Gardner. What's that thug doing here?
Come on, lady. You still owe me one last payment for the torch job. Fork it over.
You need to learn that patience is a virtue, young man. The money's been coming in slow from the insurance company, that's all. Here's the rest of what I owe you. Bless you for your help.
Mrs. Ramirez is handing Jimmy a wad of bills. Jack didn't believe my suspicions about Jimmy. Wait till he gets a load of this. I have a splitting headache. I better go see Dr. Sims.
Why, hello, Mike. How are you feeling today?
Not too bad, Dr. Sims.
Are you sure?
I feel terrible. I've got another one of those headaches.
I see. Well, I think we can take care of that after we have a little chat.
I've been having more dreams.
More dreams about your dark world?
I visited there again. The ancients are hatching a new plot against humanity.
Is that so? Just what are they planning to do?
They're trying to take over the Earth.
Mike, I think this fantasy of yours is getting out of hand. Let's have no more talk about the so-called ancients for a while.
These headaches are gonna kill me.
When did this last one begin?
A little while ago, I was out for a walk at the park. I stopped by the Ramirez mansion.
And what did you see?
Well, I'd rather not talk about it.
Mike, you're not going to get better unless you completely confide in me.
Let's just get on with the hypnosis, okay?
All right, we'll hypnotize you now. Relax. Empty your mind and stare at the spot on the ceiling. You're feeling sleepy. You are calm, at peace.
Here's part of it. I'll have the rest tomorrow night when I can get to the re-election fund.
Make sure you do. This will be harder to get away with than torching that rich guy was. Boy, that Rita sure had a thing for other people's husbands.
Look! Up there, it's Mike Dawson. He's been listening in on us.
Dawson! Still sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Just like your friend Rita. You want to end up dead like her and all her other friends?
Anybody hungry? How about some filet of brain? The gray matter is particularly tasty today. Just what makes us Dark Worlders strong and healthy. Hey, Mike! Your shoes are bleeding.
Oh, you're so gross, Mike. No wonder Rita would rather be with my husband than with you.
Mike, are you awake? How do you feel now?
What a strange dream.
I know. You talked all through it.
What did I say?
Quite a bit. You're angry with the mayor, aren't you?
Why do you think I'm angry with the mayor?
Your dream. It sounded like the mayor's wife was plotting with Jimmy to murder her husband.
I'm angry at Jimmy. He killed Mr. Ramirez for having an affair with Rita.
You're projecting, Mike. I think you're the one who was jealous of Rita.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just imagining all this.
Good. I think we've made some real progress. Well, our time is up. Come back and see me if your headaches return.